That was such a fun night, don't you think? What what's wrong with you? Why you been so silent? So you're just not gonna talk to me, right? Why don't you go talk to your little boyfriend I saw you staring at tonight? Little boyfriend? You mean the waiter? You see, it's funny you knew exactly who I was talking about because you was eye banging him all night. Eye banging him? How else was I supposed to get our food? See, why are you yelling? A guilty pig always squeals, I guess. Pig? Are you calling me fat? I didn't call you anything, but I mean, oh my God, why do you get so rude? Why can't we just have one single good night out and just not argue? Why can't we have one good night without you eye banging the waiter for extra barbecue sauce? Okay, for now, when we go out, I'll just keep my eyes down just like this. I don't think we're gonna go out anymore. Oh my God. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness from TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. The point of my platform is to bring awareness to, narcissistic personality disorder and to, in the process, validate the victims and survivors of, said disorder. The point of this series right here is to take my TikToks and YouTube shorts and expound upon them, open them up, go more into detail with them. The one you just watched right here is, pretty much about like after a good night out with a narcissist. I do a lot of skits on my TikTok channel and Instagram about, I post them here too, about narcissistic experiences that I have had as a narcissist, and stories that people have told me as well. But this right here is a lot of people vibe with that story, that skit right there about how you can rarely ever have a good night out with a narcissist. It always ends in a fight, ends in the silent treatment, ends, with you being belittled, raged out on, accusations, mental, verbal, and sometimes physical abuse. The list goes on. Because the narcissist insecurities are, when you go out in public, first of all, a narcissist likes to isolate you and keep you to yourself. So even out in public, like they want to isolate you and keep to yourself. So if you have a waiter or waitress, like you go out to eat, like in this skit right here, you go out to eat, you feel like you had a good night. The waiter is a man and you're a woman. It goes both ways, y'all. It goes all ways. Cause I know narcissists can be women as well. But this example, I'm a man. I play the role of a man. He, him. So the waiter is a man. You're a woman, and then the narcissist becomes immediately jealous of the man because you looked at the person. You know what I mean? Those insecurities, they might not, sometimes they'll do it right there in the restaurant or right there at the party or right there at the bar or whatever you are, event or wherever you are. Sometimes the narcissist will just call you out right then and there. But a lot of times they'll wait till you get home because they don't want to make a scene because, narcissists love to have that good image, the good wholesome image of being the good person, of being, the good guy or the good girl and things like that. So, of course, a lot of narcissists want to remain that image. So they won't yell at you in public. They'll make it seem like they're cool with the waiter too. They'll be making jokes with the waiter, waitress, or whatever, and wait till you get in the car. You feel like you had a good night. Silent treatment. Because now the narcissist wants to punish you and lead you down the rabbit hole of what you possibly could do wrong. It's just like in that video right there, just withholding the information. Just like, and let them, like I said, because when you can point out who it was, so a narcissist leads you down a rabbit hole of admitting that. So if you can know who they're talking about without them saying it, in narcissist's mind, you are automatically guilty. You automatically have just proven their point that you were engaged with that person, or you were, thinking about that person, or you were attracted to that person. You're guilty from right then and there. I know people are going to ask, like, there's no way the narcissist really feels that way. Yes, 100,000% we do. The insecurities bubble up in our head, and we just, the visions and the hallucinations of delusions and the delusions of you being with that person really, really are bubbling to the surface. The insecurities that are coming out of our mouth in that moment are 100% real and how we feel in that moment. I know it sounds crazy, but literally that's how I felt in those type of moments. I'm like, you really like this person, don't you? Because it's really me projecting my insecurities on you about how I feel. Even though to other people I might look confident and exude this aura of confidence and just good, good times and stuff like that, but deep down, not even deep down, like surface, right beneath the surface, I'm extremely insecure. About my teeth, my looks, whatever. So if that person I feel like is a challenge to me, it doesn't have to be a challenge to me. It can be just anybody I can be super successful, and that person could be a college student on their way up, working, bussing tables or being a waiter or whatever. It's just the mind, how it works, because I still feel insecure and insignificant. So narcissists project that onto you and ruin the night and hold grudges against you and will really, really 100% feel that way about you. I know it sucks and I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but like that's how the inner workings of the narcissist's mind go. It's just like, it's crazy. But I sit to think about it, I was like, hey, I really am insecure, but like I deal with it. I try to process it on a daily basis, but you know, it doesn't go anywhere. It's still here. And like, don't let it ruin your night though, because like I said, if you're gonna remain in a relationship with a narcissist, that's the type of stuff you have to deal with. Don't engage with them, because if you engage with them, that's what they want. They want to trigger you, because if you get triggered, that means you're guilty. Your reactions are your power when you're dealing with a narcissist. When you go out with a narcissist at night like that, don't react. Try to keep the peace. I mean, try to keep your mind. Try to stay sane. You mean, staying sane is one of the main things you want to do. Don't let them trigger you. Don't let them react, because literally the insecurities will drive them crazy, and you know, in line would also drive you crazy as well. But anyways, y'all, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, I'm keeping this one short, trying a new thing, keeping a little bit shorter. Let me know what you think. I can go longer, whatever you want me to do, but hit that like and subscribe button. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. Mental Illness is out. Peace.